Hi, I'm Mark from Marco Looks and thank you for joining me on my channel. Welcome. In this video I am going to be showing you how to draw stars. There's all sorts of different ways that you can draw stars, but I like to draw them all the time really, and especially on my Christmas cards. When I'm writing Christmas cards I always have to decorate the corners, and sometimes I might use holly, but often as well I use stars. And especially all year round with birthday cards I always add a little star around in my images. I just love stars, I think they're great. And so I'm going to be showing you today how I draw stars in a really simple way to help you decorate your cards too. So I'm just going to be using some really simple tools. I'm going to be using scrap paper, a fine line pen and a colouring pencil and another pen as well, which I'm going to be using a little bit later. Now there's a few different ways that you can draw stars. There's five pointed stars and there's 6 pointed stars. So let me show you first of all really simply a nice way that we can draw a 6 pointed star, and all you need to know how to draw is a triangle. So if we just draw a triangle, there we go, and then all you need to do is another triangle but upside down the other way, sitting on top. Super easy. And then the further you get, if you want to not draw the triangles, if you feel confident enough, you can just draw the outline. So something like that. So we have our 6 pointed stars. Now another way, my favourite type of stars are the 5 pointed stars. And a nice easy way to draw those by keeping your pen on the paper is like this. Starting in the bottom corner, head up, go down, across, and back to where you started. So in the bottom to the top, back to the bottom, over to the left, on the other side, back down to the bottom. And then the more you practice, the easier it becomes. And then you can draw your stars. And it doesn't matter if one side is slightly out of proportion to the other sides. It all adds to the character of your star, and no one's going to mind that your star is quite irregular. If anything, it makes it special, makes it cute. It's a good thing. So there we have some more there. Now once you practice this quite a number of times and you feel confident, you can go for drawing the star without the pentagon that's in the middle there. And this is how I like to draw my stars. So let's go. So I tend to start at the top, much like we did this star here. And there we go. And then the more you do, the more irregular they can be. So see there, I did a little bit curved, but that's okay. And then if you want, you can make your star a little bit jazzy and add some shine coming off it. You can even add some dashes to make it look like it's a shooting star. You can even add some eyes and a smiling face as well to give it a little bit more character. And then simply all you need to do is just colour in your star. Just add a little bit of colour. You don't even need to have to colour the whole thing in. Just to add a little bit of an impression of colour. And so there's some yellow in there. I'm just going to move on to a red so it will show up a little bit better, because I'm not sure how well that colour is going to come out with the lighting. So let's give this a go. And so you can add a gradient of colour, so if you start darker on one side, go lighter to the other side. So something like that. And what's really lovely as well, if you have time, is to fill up a whole page of stars and just colour them in lots of different colours. We have some green. Adding gradients, so pressing harder on one side and going lighter to the other side. And let's see what other colours we have here. go for a bit of blue. My very small blue colouring pencil. Of course, you don't just have to use pencil or pen, you can use paint. And if you do, get a bit of PVA glue and even add some glitter on. And your parents will really thank me for that, adding glitter into your artwork, because parents love glitter. They love it. They really love it, especially when it comes to clearing up. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I draw my stars in my greetings cards. And I've got a Christmas card here that I started in the last video you might have seen, where I drew some holly. So this is one of my Christmas cards from this year. This is my National Elf Service, the Heroes of Christmas 2020. And these are available from my website if anyone's interested. And I'm going to draw a star in this bottom corner here to go opposite with the holly. And I'm going to keep going with the curly lines. Now, I'm going to draw my star in green, which might sound odd, but the only reason I'm drawing a green star is to match this colour up here. Then I'm going to use some red to do some more curly border. So I usually draw 2 or 3 stars in a little clump. So let me show you. So I draw one big star, starting down here. Like that. And then I draw a smaller star just on the side, and then I might draw another star just up here as well. And those are my stars. And I'm going to draw another 2, I think, over here. And maybe 1 up here. Just add a little bit of contrast with numbers. But if you want, you can fill up all your borders with stars. There are no rules. It's your card. Do it as you like. I'm going to add a little wavy border on the side here. And again here. And that is how I decorate the borders of my Christmas cards. With stars and with holly. I tend to use greens and reds because they are very traditionally Christmassy colours. But you can use any colour you like. Purples and golds are nice. So I've written the text in purple, but I don't have any gold to add into this card at the moment, so I don't think it needs it. But do what you want. Just have lots of fun with it. Practice drawing some stars. Your 6 pointy stars or your 5 pointy stars. Then once you feel more confident, you don't have to draw these inner lines in the middle. You can just do the outline here. Then add it into the corners of your cards. Super simple. Didn't I tell you how easy that was going to be? And so there we have the card here. Like I said, if you like the Christmas cards, they are available on my website, and I've got lots of different designs as well, so you don't just have to choose these ones. I have some animals, and I have some landmarks from the lovely city of York where I live, and there's also Christmas trees, all sorts of bits and pieces. So I hope you've enjoyed that. That is how I draw stars for my greetings cards and to decorate, well, anything really. If you fancy drawing a star, that's a really simple way of doing it. Don't forget to hit subscribe, because you'll see when my other videos are coming out, and the notify button as well. Apparently that's very important. Let me know how you get on drawing your stars. I'd love to see your drawings. And I'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.